everyone and welcome to Sanctum TV. In this episode we'll be reviewing Adventure Time. So first, the background. Adventure Time has exploded onto children's TV. It is an incredible fantasy comedy adventure program that now has over 6 seasons. Adventure Time was created by Pendleton Ward and came out on our TV screens in 2010. It is not surprising as over 6 seasons due to the quality and how funny the program is. And it's not surprising again that so many children enjoy it so much. I personally think it's a brilliant program. It makes me laugh so much, but I've only watched it a few times. Out of the hundreds of episodes there are, I have not watched enough to give you a proper understanding, so I've brought in an expert. Barnaby will be doing the scorings. Now if you disagree or hopefully agree, please put it in the comments below. We would love to hear your opinions and your feelings towards Adventure Time, and also give us any recommendations on what you would like us to review in the future. So now on to the scorings.
Hi, I'm Barnaby and I'm basically going to do the scoring system on story complexity, the grip of the story and the characters, like the depth and how sort of appealing I find them. And those 3 will all be out of 5, and then there'll be like an overall rating out of 10. And so for story complexity, I've given it 3 out of 5 because the individual episodes, because they're only like 10 minutes long, there's not really that much depth to them. But the overall depth to the whole world in Adventure Time, I think that there's like loads of backstory to it. Like if you want to sort of understand all of that, so I think that justifies a 3 out of 5. And then for the story grip, I've given it a 2 out of 5 because, again, the individual episodes, only 10 minutes long, they don't really get a lot of information in there about the story, but obviously I still find them really entertaining. And then for characters, I've given it a 5 out of 5 because there's so many characters. Like if you watch Adventure Time, then you'll know there's got to be hundreds of characters. Some of them are really funny, some of them are pretty scary. There's just so much detail to them, which is what I really like. And then overall, just bringing that all together, I've given it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so that's the scoring, and then onto the notes for the series. Right, so this review might be a little bit biased, just because I really like Adventure Time personally. I really enjoy how it's just so sort of random, funny, like anyone from pretty much any age can enjoy it, even though I guess it's technically meant to be like a children's cartoon, but it's clearly got little sort of nods and references to more adult humour, which is why I really like it. Sort of like really subtle and underhand with that, which is one of my favourite parts about it. And how the show's just really random, like when Finn just goes like mad on someone, just goes crazy. That's I don't know. Those are the sorts of things that make me really laugh about Adventure Time. One of my favourite episodes is probably when Finn and Jake go into a maze to try and save the hot dog princess. But then when they get in there, there's all these hot dog warriors, which this probably sounds really stupid to people that don't watch it. Literally just hot dogs wearing armour and stuff like that. It's funny, but yeah. And they're in this maze, and they're basically saying that if you get to the end, you get a free wish. And Finn and Jake, the 2 main characters, they've been saying recently that they really want this thing called an ancient psychic tandem war elephant. And so they're like, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to go to the end of the maze so that we can get this elephant, like wish for the elephant. And so, like, they're following through. Jake's tied himself round at the start of the maze like a rope, and so he's stretched out, going really thin. He's getting attacked by scorpions and stuff like that. And then by the time that, they get to the end, they wish for the elephant and just fly off. It's really funny. That's probably my favourite episode. Some of my favourite characters from Adventure Time are probably the Party King, who's literally just a massive wolf's head with a cap on, and he just flies around, it's just funny. And Ice King. Okay, so I hope if you've not already watched it, you check out Adventure Time, because if you like that sort of thing, sort of fantasy or comedy, anything like that, you'll probably enjoy it. It's really funny. It's great. So check it out if you haven't already, and hope you enjoyed this review.
Okay, so that was Barnaby's review on Adventure Time. Floating dog heads and hot dogs in armour, what isn't to like about it? Before this video we watched loads of funny clips in it, and I don't think I've laughed so hard in a long time. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you'll tune in again soon.